Nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Robinson. Jordan is out there with Gary Payton. Then it's Pippen, and it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. Now here's Frazier. Stolen by Robinson. Outside Jordan. Down low, here's Pippen, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And here is Payton. Rodman sets a screen. It's Jordan on the wing. 20 feet out. A rebound by the Lakers. Robertson with it. Now Payton defending. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Frazier outside. 6 on the shot clock. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the game. Free throw no good for Frazier. Payton against Abdul-Jabbar. Payton kicks to Rodman, and he dunks it down.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Frazier. Kicks it to Irving. Fires from 14. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Payton outside. Pass to Pippen. The baseline J. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Robertson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Robertson drives in. The big O. Astor Robertson drives the lane and lays it in.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
Here's Jordan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Robertson against Payton. Robertson drives in. And the shot is good. Robertson's got his second basket.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Pippen against Irving. Pippen, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so he makes both from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jordan against Frazier. He feeds it to Irving. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Comes up empty down low. Robertson kicks to Frazier. And again, the Lakers no good.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Robinson, a screen on Robertson. Pippen dishes to Robinson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now here's Payton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Rodman with a screen on Frazier. 6 to shoot. Payton drives in. Here's Jordan. And that one goes long. Jordan's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Now Frazier. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. He gets it up. So it's a tie game as we end the first.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Rodman is out there with Robinson. Then there's Payton. Then it's Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Now here's Robertson. Screened by Russell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Here's Irving. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
Los Angeles, Julius Irving. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Robinson a screen on Irving. Here's Pippen. What a move! Pippen showing off some terrific ball handling.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
The fadeaway. And again, the Lakers no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
From the line. Shot is no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Frazier against Jordan. Robertson drives in. And that one's good. Robertson's got 6.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Stolen away. Now a job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fires from 14. Irving can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Outside Pippen. Floats one, and the layup is good. He has 6. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's Frazier. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
Outside Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Irving. Pippen kicks to Robinson. Puts up the baby hook. Nice D from Russell. Robinson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Frazier with it. Now Payton defending. Robertson drives in. And that one's good. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Robinson sets a screen for Jordan. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Rodman passes to Jordan and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Robertson dishes to Irving. The feed now to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Lakers lead by 5.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 6. It's Robinson high post. Rodman goes in. Power down with both hands.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Lakers leading by 3. Frazier outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good. Rodman with the defensive effort. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Payton. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The Lakers on offense.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Screened by Russell. Here's Frazier. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Jordan against Robertson. Jordan kicks to Robinson. Outside Jordan. From deep 3-point range. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top, up 5. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Oscar Robertson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
They've got Robertson. Irving is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Frazier. And it's Russell in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Jordan the pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. He kicks it to Robinson. Dishes it to Payton. And stolen by Russell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the shot is good. Frazier's got the first field goal of the second half for Los Angeles. Bulls trail by 7. Rodman sets a screen. Jordan dishes to Payton. Robinson a screen on Frazier. Payton kicks to Pippen. There's a screen by Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. That's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Lakers leading by 5. Frazier the pass to Robertson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
The dish now to Jordan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Grown man's power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Irving attacking. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Pippen. Throws it up high. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Irving dishes to Robertson. Inside, Russell. Russell starting to pick up his pace at the offensive end.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Russell swallows up the shot, and he gets it back. The Admiral making no mistake on the inside.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Screen by Russell. Robertson against Payton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Bulls trail by 5. Payton with the ball. Picked up by Robertson. Payton kicks to Jordan. Fires, high post. That's good on the jump shot. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Outside Irving. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. .133 left to play here in the third. Frazier the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Bulls trail by 3. Rodman sets a screen. Irving against Pippen. Robinson a screen on Frazier. Right side, Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in. Jordan's got 9 points. Robertson outside. Irving attacking. It's rebounded by Payton. Outside Pippen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Payton. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. There's a screen by Robinson. Pippen kicks to Rodman. Humphries off the pick and hammers it home.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Robinson is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Payton in at the one. Robinson with the block. Jordan with it to the right side. Right side Robinson. Back to Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Robertson. Rodman up top. 4 on the clock. Here's Payton. That doesn't go either for Payton. The Lakers in the lead. Robertson dishes to Frazier. Outside Irving. Now the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here's Robinson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, David Robinson. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Robinson. 8 rebounds, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Outside Irving. Looking to get back on track here. It's all in by the Bulls.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Russell, a screen on Pippen. Screen by Russell. And the slam dunk by Irving.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Fires at the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Here's Payton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Payton's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
And that one's good. Russell.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Payton outside. Outside Pippen. He dishes it to Jordan. Rodman sends a screen and stolen by Russell. Jordan against Frazier. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Russell passes to Frazier. That's good.
That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, we're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
And that one falls for Robinson.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Robertson outside. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago trailing here. Outside Jordan. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Lakers. Here's Irving. Some creativity right there by Oscar Robertson on the assist.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. .105 left to play in the final quarter. Got that one up quick. 15 points for Jordan.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. And here they go. It falls.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Frazier outside. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Fades away. No luck. And it's Chicago the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Robertson outside to the left side wing. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Sinks it.
You know, they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now.
Jordan kicks to Robinson. Jordan against Irving. The shot by Payton. No good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Misses the 3. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire.